You're listening to the Blush and Burn Books podcast, where we spread those pages and stir up all the feels from blush-worthy slow burns to heart-pounding spice.
Smut, 1, 2.
Smut, 3, 4.
Woo woo! We gotta show off these awesome shirts
Look how cute they are.
One of our listeners did for us. How freaking cute. Smut, 1, 2.
Freaking love that they like shine.
I know, right?
Like metallic-y, shimmery.
I love it.
I also
Face,
washed mine.
mic.
And
I washed mine once.
And I did too, and it actually washed really well. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited because you just never know.
You never know. But we're so excited. So a huge thank you to Jenny Burbank for making these for us because we love them. They're so cute. I had a child already ask me what smut was, and I said,
You did?
it's fine.
What did you say?
I said, it's an adult thing. They're like, okay. And then left it at that. So,
I'm out of that stage of life, but oh my God.
oh, it was
That's
great. It was great. So today we're doing March Book Club book reviews. We're doing things a little bit differently today. We're actually at Annie's house today.
We are at my house today.
And this is fun. The little shift and change. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I like it because I didn't have to clean my house for it.
I didn't clean my house.
It's fine. It's fine. But we're going to get like really close and personal with you guys as we go through this. So, let's talk about our blush book first because I read it and you didn't.
I didn't. I had a ton of books to read last month.
You did.
And it kept getting notched down lower and lower. And finally I was like, okay, it's not happening.
Yeah. So our blush option was The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. Now, how spicy is her Wolf Hotel series?
Okay, so it's actually pretty spicy.
Okay.
Like,
so this is a little bit different then because
yeah,
this
is different for her.
It was minimal on page and it went quickly to fade to black, which knowing you read the Wolf Hotel series, that was kind of intriguing to me. I thought we'd get a little bit more, but I think she was trying to cater to that audience, which I believe she did fantastically.
I'll tell you what I thought was interesting is that was based in Alaska, and
yes,
her Wolf Hotel is also based in Alaska.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's like she goes up to work up there for a little while. She had some life issues, and she's like, I'm gonna go work up here. And she goes and works up there, and then it turns into something. And it's like, I mean, that's like a 5-book series. I've read 4. I'm missing the last book in it, but it's a 5-book series.
Yeah,
and I enjoyed it. It was a good story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for this one, apparently it's book 1 and book 2 are of the same couple, and then there's like interconnected standalones throughout. So the premise of this book is Kala and her mom moved away from Alaska from her dad, who is a bush pilot. And her mom didn't like how married to the job he was.
Okay.
So she and Kala leave Alaska and go back to live in Toronto.
Okay.
And then Kala grows up, gets a phone call and says, your dad has cancer. I think you need to come and visit him. And he wasn't telling anybody like to what extent he had cancer.
Right.
So she goes in to Alaska on it starts with like major airlines, right? And then you get to the little bush planes because you have to take the bush plane to get over.
Right.
And one of his workers is who picks her up in like this tiny little plane. And his name is Jonah, and he is our MMC.
Okay.
Anyway, so Jonah picks her up. It's a whole thing. Like she gets like super sick on the ride. Like she's like, I'm going to throw up. He goes, you're not throwing up in my plane. And like just total grump.
Is he just grumpy?
He's grumpy.
Okay.
And obviously throughout the story, like their relationship builds. And it's really good. This one is a heart jerker.
Okay.
Because you're getting a lot of that emotional family situation.
I think maybe K.A. Tucker just writes like this because if I'm being honest, Wolf Hotel, it wasn't like an emotional jerker, but like she really played into like you really got a sense of like her feelings and like emotions and stuff. So hearing you say that, I can draw like the similarities of maybe this book with like her other series.
It's exactly what it is. She literally like pulls emotion so well.
Yeah.
Well.
That actually makes sense.
And this one, I did enjoy it. I was able to listen to it over on Everand, and that was enjoyable. So I did do the Audible version.
Is it
I liked it.
Dual?
No.
Narration? It's just a single.
It's a single narration or solo narration. I don't remember the right words
but
right now.
She did a good job.
Yeah, she did a pretty good job. I enjoyed it. It was fun. For being a blush book and a blush option.
Yeah.
Hands down, if you're looking for that cleaner style book, this one was a total win. So, The Simple Wild, K. Tucker. I gave this one 4 stars.
Cool.
BK17 because it does handle topics of cancer and that kind of thing, and they reference sex quite a bit.
Got it.
And I think I gave it half a chili pepper.
Oh my gosh. I can't tell you the last time I read a book though that was like half a chili pepper.
Yeah, there wasn't that much.
Sometimes
there's discussion of, and there's one.
Sometimes you don't need it. It's more about like the story and the characters and how their relationship develops and stuff.
When I started going through this, I was like, can we get more?
Yeah.
I was like, that's all we got for all the tension, but it tracks. It makes sense. For those who want to know what chapter it is, it's chapter 21. So I enjoyed it. It was good. I liked it.
Well, I mean, after our blush book, we had our burn book, which was Flawless. I've actually read Flawless before.
Yes.
I read it probably like almost a year ago. And then I was kind of excited to reread again. I found that I actually like rereading.
Yeah.
Because I read a lot and I think that it's fun to like revisit and then remember what it was that you liked about it. So Flawless follows Rhett and
Summer.
Gosh.
I had to imagine the title header.
Rhett and Summer. Rhett is a rodeo star and Summer is part of the PR firm that takes care of him. He's a bad boy, naughty, gets into trouble. Actually, he's not really naughty. He just has a temper. He just has a temper. And so he got himself into some trouble. She has to go help try and figure it out. And over the course of his rodeo season, they create a relationship. And honestly, it's just really yummy and spicy. And he is also grumpy.
Yes.
But I'll tell you what I really liked about this one is that he was like I don't know if I would say he falls for her first, but you start to see that he actually has he's softer, right?
Yeah.
Than like what he portrays.
Yes.
And so and then through his like family dynamic, you also realize why he is how he is.
Yes.
And all of that stuff. And I just thought that Elise did.
Elsie?
Is it Elsie? Elise.
Elsie.
You know what's funny? I call her Elise all the time. In my head. It's fine. Doesn't matter. And that's what you're here for, because you correct me all the time. All the time.
I do, actually, quite frequently.
You do. Okay, it doesn't matter. Besides the point that the characters are well developed.
Yes.
Also, I liked the conflict in this one. So sometimes the conflict is dumb. And I cannot, like, man, it is the writer's job to create the conflict that is realistic and is enough that it's a legit conflict.
Yeah,
right?
I agree with that.
A legit conflict. Like, I don't care if we're doing I actually do not give 2 flying shits if we do a 3rd act breakup. But it better be worth it.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It literally better be worth it. Or like, it ruins the whole book.
I agree.
It'll kill a whole book. I just finished 2 books I told you about. And I won't read from that author again.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But it's because in the very last 20%, it was rough.
It was hard.
However, for this one, didn't feel that way at all.
No. And the conflict wrapped up so naturally and beautifully that it just wrapped the whole book up. And I am excited to keep going into the rest of the characters that I know that are going to be in the next stories to come.
I agree. I actually really enjoyed this. I felt that it was Western without being overtly Western.
Agreed.
Because I thought that it was well done in a sense of like summertime in like not even, maybe not, that's not the right word. I feel like it was portrayed with more like city vibes and Western vibes without being like, I'm throwing hay bales. Yeah. I'm going and doing all this stuff. Like, yeah, he's at a rodeo. Yeah. Yes, he's a bull rider, but that literally was probably like the majority of it.
Agreed.
Like, they're at the farm, but.
Do you think like, like I've seen like, so this takes place in Canada.
Yes, which is very interesting.
That also
both books that were chosen took place in Canada.
Yeah.
For parts of it. And then this one moved to Alaska, but
this one, so I've seen like what Canada kind of looks like, personally, and I actually felt that portrayed it very well. Like,
yeah, I would agree.
This like farm type lifestyle, but like also this like traveling city type. I guess it would be world building. Like
it would be, yeah.
Like, I mean, it's already like established, but I mean, you have to be able to portray it well enough to actually be able to like feel it and see it. And I actually think she did a great job.
I think she did a fantastic job.
Which means I think the next books are going to be even better because that means you already have like something growing. Kind of established. And then, and I think I actually think that's what a book series should do. Is you go into the next one, the world gets bigger, you build on it, and
yeah. So what did you end up rating this one?
I gave it 4 stars.
I also gave it 4 stars.
It's a solid 4 stars.
I gave it a BKR.
It is a BKR.
You're handling enough adult material here.
There's enough spicy scenes in that to be 100% to be a BKR. Also, it's
2 chili peppers.
Well, they're doing very adult things.
Yes.
So
I gave it 2 chili peppers. There are 6 on-page scenes. One of them goes from chapter to chapter. And one of my favorite lines was actually from the friend. So what's interesting is some of the scenes are quite long. Like they're quite lengthy. Like they're like there's literally like foreplay in it. It's like they build. It's not just, which makes you happy. Yeah, it's not just like for summer. Well, it's not just like a quick one and done. I just felt like it was very kind of thought it was real. It did feel real. And like, I don't remember calling you to say, hey, I need more. Or like my logical brain is kicking in. That's not how that would work. No, that didn't happen for me. And that's like real huge. And it felt really natural. And it wasn't like, I mean, there was some like dirty talk in it, but it didn't feel like forced. Yeah. You know what I mean? It felt like it would be an actual conversation. You get forced. And don't get me wrong, if the story calls for it, it's okay. It calls for it. And if it flows. But this one's banter as well as its consistency. True. Was on par. I actually really liked it. Very contemporary, real contemporary rom-com. Yes. Small town. I was just gonna say the same thing. I would say small town versus Western. Swear to God, it's creepy sometimes. I love you. Oh my gosh. It's great. It's great. I have to tell you my favorite line from this because I highlighted it. I have a favorite line. Oh, maybe I should go find mine. I should go see if you do. My favorite line. Yeah. Other than like, listen, the banter was amazing. I love the banter. I highlighted things. Yeah, it was. But my favorite line came from her friend Willa. What did it say? It says, I see I've struck you dumb. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Now tell me, Do you love this man?
I like it.
I love that so much because
I like it.
I would say that in real life.
Okay, actually, so I will mention one more thing. The banter between Summer and her dad is
Oh, it's hilarious.
hilarious.
There's text messages at the top of
At the
every
top
chapter.
of every chapter, there's like
So
text
funny.
messages.
They're
and
so funny.
they look like that. Can you see?
That's Rhett and Summer though.
Yeah, but that's how they look. So there's like a text message. Actually,
And the way Rhett talks to her
I
dad
wonder
too.
Do you think her other books like that?
I don't know. We're gonna go find out here in just a
I
second. You have
I
one
have
here.
Heartless here. I'm gonna go look.
Okay, so
does
here's
she get?
here's an example.
Dad, how'd the interviews go? Summer, good. Dad, that's all I get? Did he behave himself? Summer, he gave excellent interviews. The picture of professionalism, unlike the way you talk about him, Kip. I love that she calls him by his name.
She does call him by his name.
He's not a dog, you know. Dad, are you scolding your boss? Summer, no, I'm scolding my dad. Unless you still haven't figured out your new employee's name, they might scold my boss. Dad, poor Geronimo.
His name is not Geronimo. I think it's Greg.
It is, but his dad calls him the wrong name
Every
on
time.
purpose, every
Different
single
G
time.
name every time. It's so good.
Oh my god, I saw the most funniest TikTok the other day. I'm gonna find it for you. It's of Parks and Rec. And what's the grumpy old guy in the office? What's his name?
I don't remember. All I can think of is Dwight.
No. Dwight, it's not.
I know, but he's not old. Yeah, you just said Office. Parks and Rec?
I said Parks and Rec.
You said Parks and Rec, and then you said The Office. So you flipped. Play it back.
Find it for you. It's of Parks and Rec. And what's the grumpy old guy in the office?
That's what you said.
Okay, well,
Regardless, okay.
Fine. I'm talking about
So
Parks and Rec.
the
grumpy old
Ronald guy.
guy.
What's his name?
God.
Ron?
Ron. Good girl.
I never watched
Ron.
Parks and Rec, by the way. I have only seen clips.
Okay, and then the girl, I don't remember names, by the way. This is why Laura has to tell me all the author names. I don't remember
I do it
names.
every time.
And then there's the girl with the dark black hair. And she was the girlfriend with, I really don't remember names.
Doesn't matter. Just
Okay.
play me out the scene.
He says to her, I want you to know a secret. I secretly don't remember people's names on purpose so that I don't get attached to them. Like when I start getting attached to people, I start calling them the wrong names. April. Her name's April. And April goes something like, yeah, I see what you're talking about. And then she calls Ron a different name. And it was the cutest little scene I've ever seen. Okay, that's so dumb, but I'm going to find the clip and
We'll clip it in.
clip it in. It's so good.
Oh my gosh, you're adorable.
It fits what we were just talking about.
I know it fits, but you're adorable. I love you. So,
I love you too.
both of these were 4 stars this month. Good wins.
Yeah, but they were solid. They were
totally
solid
solid.
picks. And we did Cowboys this month, so
Nope, this was Cowboys. This was
That's what I
technically
meant.
Western
that's
month.
what I meant. That month was Cowboys.
Technically Western month. And then this month, books have already been selected.
They have actually.
We are reading
I'm excited about both of them.
House of Beating Wings by
Yeah.
Olivia Wildenstein and Obsession by Kay Lorraine and Megan.
We have both of these on Audible.
Yep.
So we'll probably be consuming them that way. True?
Yes. And Obsession is a full cast narration. So
That's what I'm
I'm
really
excited for that.
about, which is why we got the Audible in the first place,
Yes.
because I haven't listened to a full cast for
It's been a minute for you.
So I'm
It'll be good.
excited about that one.
It'll be good.
Not to
Yeah.
mention the cover of Obsession is like yummy.
Yum, yum. So, anyway, that's all about book club. That's what we got going
All
on.
about book club.
So, book club is life. Book club is life. This podcast is life.
Life.
We have new affiliates who are going to be working with us moving forward, which we are so excited for.
I one of them, I'm like, Laura, please contact them.
She's like, please reach out to these people.
I think they would be really fun to affiliate.
Yes.
So I am really pumped about the people that we have.
Yes.
Or not even the companies that we have that we're gonna do some repping for.
Yep. So if you, should we just tell them the three that we have?
Just tell them right now because I feel like they're cool and I'm pumped about it.
Yes.
So
all of our links will be down below or our purchasing codes because there's a little bit of like both that can happen. So the first one is Javi. We are working with Javi Coffee. Super excited about this one.
Totally.
Click the link or use the code BlushBurn at checkout.
I'll tell you why I like this one and I'm kind of excited about it is because they have all these concentrates.
I do like the concentrates.
I think for instance, we're going to go to a couple book conventions
events
coming up soon. And I am a psycho coffee drinker in the morning. I mean, I don't want to say psycho, but I have I literally have a routine.
Yeah.
Right?
So we are excited to go with Javi especially when we're traveling. And they also have sugar-free syrups, which are yummy as well. The next one that we are working with is Bones Coffee for all your grinding needs.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Their flavors are so good and unique.
So I went to Walmart.
We're going to do a taste test of these here in just a minute.
And I was like, I knew, so I saw it on TikTok and I knew that they were going to have them there and I looked and I found them and we're really excited to try them.
We're going to taste test them. So excited for these.
Yeah, because I've tried them in making them with the grounds and stuff.
Yeah.
But this is cool because they're in the can.
In a can, ready to go.
And it's kind of on the same lines as Javi a little bit where I'm like, this is really cool.
Yeah.
Because we can take it and stuff.
Yes. So you'll have the option of a concentrate and a flavored syrup as well as grounds for your regular coffee.
True.
And that one will be linked down below. And last but not least, this one just came across our email right before we started. We are going to be working with Skull Candy.
Wow.
We're so excited.
Dreams did I think that was going to happen, but it did.
It did. It's happening. So if you, as of right now, it's just the link. Check the link down below. This could change in the near future. They may just give us a code, but all of our affiliate links are now down below. We do also have a Amazon storefront. So all the books that we have, our favorite things for reading, whether that be for our Kindles, our favorite Kindle things, our snuggly comfort things.
I have a cool new cart that I want to get.
Oh, we're getting these carts for their next event.
The cart I was thinking of is the one that's gonna have all my current ones that I'm reading.
Oh, yes.
Coming up, and it's they're gonna be stacked in it, and then it has all these little fun pockets and stuff.
And then we have other carts for conventions, which have hard tops so you can sit on them when you're in lines, which we are also very excited for.
I found another one.
Did you really? Of course you did.
Amazon.
Anyway, we're so excited. Some big things are happening. Big things are coming. So make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like and follow on all our social medias. We have giveaways coming up over the next couple weeks. So make sure to stay tuned and we'll be seeing you guys later.